we start with his shoulder. Just give us an update as to what you had done and how you're travelling. It looks like you're doing a bit of contact already.
Yep, just starting my contact progression now. I had a posterior shoulder reconstruction. I'm in week 13 of a 14-week rehab, but the plan will be to progress leading into Christmas and be back in full contact drills post-Christmas.
The coach said he wanted to hold you back, he was going to hold the reins. Is that what it feels like?
Little bit. We're all pretty competitive, and once the footies are out, all players just want to get involved. So I'll be managed up until Christmas and then rip into it after that.
Is it hard for you to have to hold back? You've been out for a little while and need to get back into the footy?
A little bit. We've got some new game plan being implemented at the moment. I'm still getting my head around the language, and I'm pretty keen to work with the new players that have come across, Blake Acres, James Ash, and our new draftees, in implementing those new things. So a lot of time. There's no use rushing at this stage, but yeah, I'm keen to get out there.
How are the new draftees sort of fitting in?
They're going well. There's 7 of them. 2 of them are living with me at the moment, in Hayden and Caleb. They're sponges. They're keen to learn. They've got some good role models here that they can pick up on. But a lot of these guys are half prepared before they even get into the system, so they've been pretty seamless.
A few of them are country boys like yourself. Do you think that will help them in any aspect?
Don't know. I like having a few country guys around. They seem to be relatively balanced individuals when they come in. Got a few things to talk about as well.
So when you talk about new game plan and terminology, how different is it to what you had in place?
Oh, it's a little bit different. I mean, every senior coach or midfield coach in Josh Carr that comes across is going to have different interpretations of the same thing. This is my 3rd senior coach now, so I had new language with Ross, and I've got new language with Justin and Kari. So yeah, it's slightly different interpretations.
And in general, how different does the place feel to previously?
A little bit different. Yeah, a little bit different. This time of the year is the best time of the year for connection, environment. There's no pressure, there's not much anxiety around selection or performance. It's just a good time to work hard, implement new game plan and really enjoy yourself.
Is that a change as well? Has the new coach looked to maybe make you all feel a bit more relaxed? Is it a bit
Not really, no.
Is there a different vibe, I guess, to other pre-seasons with a different coach? Does it change sort of how you go about everything?
Not really, no.
Do you think with a new coach on board it could help in your bid to win a premiership this year?
That's the goal. We're really hopeful that this year is going to be a successful one. I mean, the articles are starting to come out about where everyone in the country ranks our list. It's no secret to us. We know we're young. We know we haven't got many players that have played in finals games, but we're looking at that as opportunity. I'm the 5th oldest player on the list now. That's a different dynamic for me. But we've got a young group that's eager to learn, and if we get good availability through the year, we're not putting any ceiling on what we can achieve.
And you talked about your role under J-Lo. Did it change at all? Or mainly midfield? Is that going to be exciting?
Haven't really got into that too much. I think it would be a waste not using Sonny Walters through the midfield and using me through the forward line. So that will continue. At what level and what amount, I'm not sure yet.
Do you quite enjoy pushing forward from time to time? You quite enjoy that yourself?
I do. I think age and wisdom have taught me that I can't bash and crash for 22 games. I managed to play 20 last year with a different philosophy on how I attacked contested ball, and part of that is resting forward where there's not as much contact.
So just to fill that out, so you've got to a stage where you know your body, so you're thinking, I can protect myself a bit, I don't need to go into those contests all the time?
Absolutely, and not only that, we've got players like Brett Bewley, Chera Brayshaw, Darcy Tucker, those sorts of guys who are moving through our midfield now with big developed bodies who can take the brunt of that load. And players like Dave Mundy, Sonny Walters and myself can be a bit more sparing.
I saw a little bit Cam McCarthy maybe moving out to the wing.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think that's super exciting. Cam McCarthy is one of the best users by foot that we have on our team. So if we can release him up the field a little bit more and have him as the guy kicking the ball inside 50, I think that's going to do good things for his game. I think he'll still be a forward because he kicks goals for us, but having that flexibility to move up the ground will be a good thing.
You went and checked on Sonny when he tweaked his foot. You're a little bit concerned at that one stage there? Or?
Sonny will do anything to get out of training at the moment. No, he's fine.
He's all good. Now the AFL's thinking about shortening half time. as one of the captains and leaders of the game, what do you think about that from a player perspective? Does it influence you at all?
I think the change, I think it's 20 minutes down to 15 they're talking about. I think players will all have different opinions on it. For me, it won't impact me too much. I spoke with Dave Mundy and he seemed to think that it's going to have a drastic impact on him. But as stakeholders of the game, we'll accept whatever changes the AFL come up with because they're thinking about the fans and what's best as a spectacle.
Dave needs to do things at half time he needs the 20 minutes because of the old body.
Yeah, because the old body. Well, we do a massage, we have a meeting, there's a time to really cool down, check out from the game, but now with the potential change, there won't be quite that luxury.
How do you think when he says sort of drastic impact, obviously having massage and all that kind of thing, but it's only 5 minutes. 5 minutes really change your fitness when you get back out there in the second half?
We're pretty process-driven individuals, athletes, so you make a big change like that, it's reasonably revolutionary for us. So he'll adapt, no worries, but it's just completely changing the way you go about your halftime break, which for someone like Dave has been locked in over 15 years.
Now, does anyone impress you in particular, the young kids or anyone else on the track?
Yeah, there's a few. I think number one is Brett Bewley. He's smashed our time trial. He's in unbelievable nick. I think he's got his name penciled in round one for that wing position, and someone's going to have to knock him off for that.
And I think Justin said similar things. Obviously, given you've lost a couple of wingmen, it's pretty nice timing for him to be putting his best foot forward.
Absolutely. He's a guy that is a great preparer, trains really hard, and we want to build a culture around hard work and guys going after a spot, so he's certainly done that.
So it looks like there's sort of some organic growth in your list to come with the young players, but your headline loss, I guess, is Bradley Hill. So do you feel like you're well placed to cover him?
You'll never replace a Brad Hill. He's a pretty unique player, but we're hopeful that we'll have a number of guys put their hand up to be able to fill a role for us, whether as a running or marking wingman.
And are your young mitts ready to take a big jump forward next year, do you think, Chair and Brayshaw is?
We're about to find out.